Let me know.
Yes, sir.
You going?
Yes, sir.
All right. This right here is first and foremost all praises to the Most High, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Honor of His only begotten Son, the Holy Messiah. What we got here is called Ancient Jewish Art by Gabriel Said Reginald. This is for all the naysayers who claim ain't no tombs of no Israelite prophets, or we don't got no type of artwork going back. And those said ancient. You feel me? So you're dealing with Israelites, even though that word says Jewish right there.
Right.
They're identifying a Judaic culture.
Right.
And those says ancient. Right. So this is not a comic book. You figure deal with me? It's
Right.
real. Right here, page 8. Get a close up on that right there.
That tomb.
Yeah, that's a tomb. It says sculptured tympanon from the catacombs known as Jehoshaphat's tomb, Kidron Valley, Jerusalem, 2nd to the 1st century BCE. Rip off that. That's for the naysayers that claim it ain't no tombs or whatever madness these Negroes are claiming today. You feel me? As if Israelites don't do research and as if we don't have no type of history or archaeology. That's a lie. All right, the next one we got. Y'all go get these books, you know what I'm saying? They cost a little arm and a leg, but
It's worth it.
it's worth it.
Don't lend it out.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and not lend them out.
Might
Right
not
here.
get it back.
Tomb of the Patriarchs, Hebron. Structural wall by Herod the Great. 37. He lived from 37 to 4 BCE.
Where you
Common
reading that, Hebrew?
Right down here.
Oh, okay.
Right down here. And that's in Hebron today, Tomb of the Patriarchs. For people that claim that we don't do no research, I always keep y'all reading the Bible. You dig? But as if we don't go deep, as if we ain't into the archaeology.
Right.
As if we ain't into the science and math. We are. Read
Yes, sir.
Daniel, the 1st chapter and the 4th verse. Daniel and them were called scientists. You feel me? But there's a false form of science as well.
Right.
That's out there to overthrow the faith of the simple. And that's page 17. All right. Floor plan of the temple. What do we have here? Look at this here. Down here. Catacombs of the Bnei Hazir with the tomb of Zechariah.
Wow.
The tomb of Zechariah, Kidron Valley, Jerusalem, 2nd to 1st century BCE or before the Common Era. Now look at this. Look at everything in the background. Man, that's a graveyard, man.
Right.
Talking about there ain't no proof of no Israelite tombs and all that. And for y'all to don't know, even if you tripping off bodies, the first grave robbers are the archaeologists. Who you think robbed the graves? Who you think robbed all the pyramids and tombs in Egypt?
That's right. You sure right.
Indiana Jones. Archaeologists, man.
Right.
So this is proving that we got tombs where we buried our loved ones at, man. We
Right.
can't get around it. Again, that's the tomb of Zechariah, Kidron Valley. All right. Some more. Some artwork, menorahs. Hey, Shabbat Shalom,
sis.
this right here is the
Shalom,
view.
brother.
This is the view from Masada. If anybody know about the fall of Jerusalem, this is one of our last strongholds. And a lot of brothers chose whether to kill themselves or commit suicide and then be taken by them Romans. But look at this. Look at that. That's at the top of the mountain. That's over in Israel today. And that was one of our last strongholds banging against them Roman beasts. You know what I did?
Wow. That's a story.
Masada. This is Masada, area view of the Northern Palace. Think about it, man.
Right.
Everybody be talking like, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, and it's for the younger brothers and sisters to keep the faith.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is do you some research. You'll see that you have the most in-depth, detailed record on the planet, and it's called the Bible, and every other book that testify of it. This right here, it says funerary moment known as Absalom's tomb, Kidron Valley, Jerusalem, 2nd to the 1st century BCE. Look at that. Absalom tomb. Now Absalom was David's son. So if he's buried, that means David was real.
That's
I
right.
say, well, none of those men
That's
exist. Well, if Absalom is buried, then that means he was born, and his father is David. All you gotta do is go check the book of Chronicles, and you learn about David and his progeny.
Right. They ain't making tombs for fictional
Yeah,
characters.
they ain't making tombs for fictional characters. Come on now, we got some more. A few more, we gonna get up out of here. This right here is to prove that the Roman-Judea war happened during 70 AD. This right here, I'm gonna start from here left to right. It says, these are all coins,
Okay,
minted
I thought it was
coins,
money.
okay? It says bronze struck by Agrippa the First. Obverse, 3 ears of corn, date inscribed on both sides, the year 6 of Agrippa's reign. You can read about Agrippa in Acts.
Yep.
All right, this right here, coins of they say Jewish war, the Israelite war, silver shekel, obverse, chalice, inscription, and center, year 2 of the war, 67 through 68 CE, round the circumference, shekel of Israel. That's a straight coin or a shekel of Israel.
Boy, is that the coin? Is that money?
Yeah, remember the boy?
Rufus bucks.
Yeah, ain't no Rufus bucks. They had to mint their own money because they was
Right.
fighting against their enemy. So for you revolutionary Negroes claiming y'all gonna take this enemy down with his money, it ain't gonna happen.
Right. To separate themselves from their enemy, they had to create their own
You had
currency.
to create your own currency and set your own thing up. If that's what you gonna do, and you already know Negroes is crazy as hell.
Right.
But you see the steps, the real revolution, what they did, they minted their own money.
Right.
Bronze obverse amphora, inscription of the periphery, the year 3. Reverse vine leaf inscription for the liberation of Zion.
Here, y'all, about 10 minutes, 10
Inscription, the redemption of Zion. You feel me? So these are coins right here, right? That actually are artifacts and it prove that the Israelites of antiquity did live and exist, and we are their descendants.
That's
All
right.
Got a few more, and then we're gonna go ahead and get this class started. This right here is a coin the Romans minted when they was fighting against us, right? It says bronze Cesarius obverse effigy of Vespasian. Okay? Inscription, Caesar Vespasian, Augustus Pontifex Maximus. You can read the rest of it. Reverse, it says Judea captive. That's what that say around here. Judea captive. That's a Roman soldier.
Where you see where the Judea captive
It's
at?
right over here. You got to get real close to it. I'll pull up the Josephus so you can really see it. But this coin in the Josephus, that's the Judea right here, and then on the side say captive. That's the backside of Vespasian coin. Because they also commemorated when they took our forefathers down.
Right.
And this is a Roman soldier looking like he's pissing on a sister, the Israelite sister,
What?
under a willow tree. Look at that. And look, so what the Romans doing minting that if they never took us down?
Right.
As if we don't exist. So we got the Roman
Exactly.
side of it, they mint their money, and
got
you
the
got
Israelite
our
side.
side of it. We mint our money.
That's right.
Real talk. And I got one more show you. I'm gonna show you our brother Moses. That's some more, you know what I'm saying, some more art. Lilies, you know, we used to decorate everything with lilies back then. 144. See that? I got one to show you about Moses, our brother Moses. One of the greatest men to ever, one of the greatest. He ain't greater than Yahushua.
Right. That's right.
That's jewelry, you know, pottery and all that. Menorahs on bracelets. You dig? You got that?
You got that menorah on that bracelet, yeah. I can see that.
Okay. Now look, let me show y'all Moses real quick. Show y'all the real Moses. Thank you. There it is. Right there.
That's Moses right there.
Moses. It said the exodus from Egypt, the crossing of the Red Sea, west wall, upper register. Look at that. Now what is the white imposter Jew doing putting Moses up as a black man, afro, dark skin? Why he don't look like Steven Spielberg?
Right.
Right?
But just before they whitewashed everything.
Yeah, look at that. Moses again. The exodus from Egypt. Moses leads the Israelites, the Egyptian army drowns. West wall, upper register.
And you just read that right up under the picture.
And we got plenty more, man. There's so much stuff. Let me show you something they showing. It's Abraham.
Let me get that one of Moses again, just that right. Because it was kind of blurring up on me a little bit. The Exodus from Egypt. Moses leads the Israelites. The Egyptian armies drown. West wall, upper register.
That's all good. We got plenty more proof, plenty more archaeology, plenty more proof proving that the Bible speaks of us as his people. We got the archaeology, we got the prophecy, and whatever you want, however you want it, you can get it over here. Science, math, archaeology. Prophetically, we can go right through the Torah and Tanakh, prove the Messiah. However you want, we can go. We got secular sources proving the Messiah as well.
That's
secular
right.
sources too. You dig? So all praise to the Most High in honor of His Son, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, Barakatah to the 12 tribes of Israel, scattered abroad, commandment keepers and faith of the Messiah. Shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.